King Solomon, the wisest man that ever lived, said, "Lazy hands make for poverty, but diligent hands bring wealth." Most small business owners think that diligent hand means working harder, longer, later. But what if the true meaning is different? Because as a small business owners, do you feel like you're working harder than ever, but somehow you're still stuck in the same place? Your business looks great on the outside, but behind the scenes it's chaos. You can't step away, your team depends on you for every decision. Sometimes you work late nights, and if we're honest, sometimes you're thinking, what if it all collapses if I'm not there tomorrow? What if the business depends on me too much? What if something happens to me? Here's the brutal truth. Hard work alone is the biggest trap keeping you stuck inside of your business. Today, I'll show you how King Solomon's wisdom, the ancient wisdom, the biblical wisdom, is the key to finally stepping out of your business and getting your life back. Eli Raff here. I help service business owners get out of the daily operations so they can make more money, they can work less, and finally enjoy real freedom inside of their life and their business. Our mission is simple. We're building systems that focus on profit and freedom. This way, the business can scale, grow, expand, or step back and work less, or make the business invest already and sell for top dollar. In simple terms, what we do is we set up your business to run and grow without being dependent on you, the owner. And I'm really making this video because we're working with a lot of founders, a lot of business owners that are doing anywhere between $500,000 a year to, I want to say, $5 million a year. And most of my clients and most of the small business owners I speak to, and probably you take pride in working hard. You take pride in the hard work that you put inside of your business. You're the first in, you're the last out, you're answering calls past work hours, always needed, always on. But here's the truth. Being busy doesn't mean you're diligent. This video is not about working harder. It's about working smarter. It's about building a business that runs without you. Real diligence means setting things up for success. It's setting up the systems and the processes today so your business can run without you tomorrow. Because if you want real freedom, time with your family, personal freedom, the ability to step away from the business or potentially to make the business a sellable asset, or just breathe, you need to make a shift from an operator to owner. Today, I'll show you exactly how to do that with King Solomon's wisdom. Law number one is all about the difference between busy hands and diligent hands. Most small business owners, they confuse movement with progress. Like, you're in the meetings, you're taking calls, you're firefighting, you're solving problems, but are you moving forward? Are you progressing? Think about it. You're the one that handles the client issues. You approve every invoice. You jump to fix every problem daily. That's not diligence, that's dependency. King Solomon's wisdom is timeless. Diligence is about lasting results, not endless motion. A client of ours was in commercial roofing and he was working 70 hours a week. He called it a hustle, the grind, the cost you have to pay to keep a successful business going. What we did is we helped him shift the focus from doing tasks, from doing inside of his business, to building repeatable systems and processes, to architecting inside of his business. 6 months later, that's all it took. 6 months later, he spends most day golfing with his kids while his profits went up. He's working less and making more money using this wisdom. So law number one, busy doesn't mean diligent. Diligent is about progress, not just movement. The second law is document to multiply. In business, wisdom, it's not just what's in your head. The wisdom, the intellectual property you have as a business owner needs to live inside of the systems and the processes of your business. Here's a simple shift. Start documenting everything that you do as a business owner inside of your business that somebody else can handle. Everything that could be delegated. If somebody else can handle it, even let's say 80% as well as you can do, delegate it properly. And I'm giving you a real world example. We work with a home service company here in Long Island in New York, and the owner was personally scheduling every single job and chasing the invoices of every single job that his company did. What we did is we helped him map out the exact steps, everything that he does currently inside of his business, and we turned it into a simple playbook and trained his admin to follow the playbook. Now he hasn't touched scheduling or invoicing for the past 6 months. What he does, he focuses on strategic growth of his company and actually took a 2-week vacation in the busiest season for the first time in 12 years since he launched the company. And how to do that practically? Step one is identify. Pick your main processes. What are you doing currently inside of your business that could be delegated? Is it sales? Is it hiring? Is it how you deliver your service? Is it how you onboard new clients? What are you currently doing inside of your business that could be delegated to free up your time? Step number two is document. Take one of those processes and break it into step by step. Keep it super, super, super simple. Detailed, but simple. Simplicity wins. Give them bullet points, checkpoints, maybe videos, and keep it simple. Document currently what you're doing in a step by step playbook that you can hand out to your staff. Step number three to document is put all of those mini playbooks into one big binder or a shared folder. It depends on the type of business you run. And call it something catchy, right? Whatever, like your business name playbook or business name for dummies. Doesn't matter. Just make it fun and give it to your team. Why? This way your team stops guessing. They stop being dependent on you. They know what is expected of them and they're acting based on the playbook that you have built for them. You identified, you documented, you package, and you're handing it to your team for them to act based on your standards in an efficient and a consistent basis. So this is law number two, documenting, making it elastic. So that's law number two. Taking your wisdom, your intellectual property, the way you handle things inside of your business, and take it out of your head, put into systems and processes, put into a playbook, and hand it over to your team. That's law number two. Law number three is all about the biggest challenge most small business owners things they're facing is they're telling me, oh, this could work for other businesses, but my team doesn't take ownership. I can't rely on my team. I don't have good staff inside of my business. I need to find better staff to do this. But the truth is, most teams don't take ownership because the owners never let them. It's the owner's fault. Your team can't help you if they don't have a clear direction. We're currently working with a manufacturing company in Long Island in New York whose manager keeps texting the owner 20-30 times a day. Can I do this? Should we do this? Can I approve this? Can I give this quote? All days, can I? What we're doing now to help fix this is we're setting clear responsibilities. We gave him decision rights for certain things and we're building a simple weekly scoreboard for the manager and for the company. Why are we doing this? What's going to happen is the owner will stop getting the can I text and instead he will get updates on the things that the manager got done. That goes back to King Solomon proverb about diligence. Diligence is not about working hard or doing everything yourself. It's about building the right systems. It's about building the right processes, and it's also about building the right leaders, management layers inside of your business that are not just followers. They're not just asking you everything. You're empowering them to take ownership, to take accountability, and they will help you increase the valuation of your business. They will help you scale the business. That's law number three. Empower your team to own the results for ownership. Law number four is all about systems, your silent workers. A good system works 24/7. Think about it like this. Systems and processes inside of your business are like servants who never take a second off. They just keep working. They don't forget. They don't complain. They don't have excuses. They don't get sick. They don't cancel Monday mornings. They're consistent. And if you as a business owner, you want a consistent onboarding, you create a step-by-step process and include it in your playbook. You want consistent sales? Create a proven script, create proven follow-ups, and include it in your business playbook. You want your operations to run without you? Build your operating manual and train your management layers. Systems work 24/7, whether it's sales, fulfillment, marketing, whatever it is, they work 24/7 and they last. That's law number four. Systems and processes work 24/7. They're always diligent. King Solomon knew true wealth doesn't come from working harder. It's about working smarter. It's about building wisely. The same is true for your business. Diligence is not about grinding every day until you're burnt out. It's about setting up the systems that free you up to enjoy the life you actually want. By the way, if you're working 50, 60, sometimes even 70 or 80 hours a week, if you feel like your team can't run without you, you can't find good people, you can't step away without things breaking, or if you're done being the bottleneck and you're ready to build a business that runs without you, there's a link in the description. It's not some overpriced business coach that never ran a company. It's not some generic online course and not a bunch of fluffy theory. It's just a straight up video where I show you how we help service-based businesses increase profit margins, work less inside of their business, scale up, and make their business more valuable when they decide to sell, make it more investor ready. Yeah, it's a funnel. I'm not hiding that, but you don't have to click. You really don't. I'm just including it for the people that are looking for what our firm is offering. Because if you're serious about your business, if you're serious about working less, profiting more, and actually enjoying the business and your life, take a look. That's it for this one. If you got any value, hit like, drop a comment if you have any questions or thoughts, subscribe if you want more clear, direct, no fluff insights to actually help you build a business that runs with value. Thank you so much for watching. Now go out there, take action. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Have a great day.